Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new Apex irons from Callaway.
So when I was 9 years old, we actually had the HSBC Wee Wonders, like the championship here, but it wasn't on the old course, it was around like one of the 9-hole golf courses. And that was the first time I ever come to St Andrews. And then I watched, I think it was the 2010 British Open, Men's Open Championship here, come up to watch Tiger. And I played here that year as well, or the year after it was an amateur event here. I actually stayed with Sir Michael Bonalek back then. He was a pretty cool guy. Because I knew his daughter Glenna from Woburn, and yeah, it's just had a lot of good memories. And I played here again in March time, April time, and that was fun. I done something for the RNA and got to play 18 holes, but it is a really special place. And I really like the pies on the halfway house, but they don't have them here. Yesterday, I was good.
I'm sure we saw that.
You've traditionally enjoyed parkland courses. You played well at the Scottish last week. What did you learn late about how to really get around links courses successfully?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, my coach got me working on doing a lot of three-quarter swings because my golf swing got a little bit too long. But now I kind of understand why he's got me working on three-quarters, because he's just kind of introduced me to get a lower ball flight for these couple of weeks coming up for the links. So I think you just got to be patient out there. I do find St Andrews actually a harder links for me, not necessarily because it's super tough, but because you can't really, the lines on the fairways, like it just looks very open, so it's quite hard to pick a point in the distance. But usually I like them really tight, like fairways, like Sahali, because you kind of see the ball, the ball shape, and where to hit it. So I think out here you've got to be very focused on your point and your target. So that would be my caddy Adam's job.
Okay, next question, we'll go Chris on the left here.
Charlie, the support you got in this championship 12 months ago was incredible. How cool was that for you, and how exciting is it to have the prospect of getting that sort of atmosphere going again?
Yeah, it was really cool because obviously last year it was like 20 minutes from my house, so I was staying at home and I felt pretty relaxed, and it was so nice to see all the fans out there and everything. I think it was a very good catchment area near London as well, so we got a lot of spectators. But obviously now the home of golf, hopefully there'll be good crowds this week, and yeah, it's just lovely to be out there and people cheering you on.
Okay, and Martin at the front.
Charlie, the amateur event you mentioned, would that be the St Rule Trophy?
I think it's that one. I was trying to remember it actually the other day, the name of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was that one.
What was your verdict on last week's performance? You got yourself in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't win, obviously, but did you take a lot of positives away from that?
Yeah, 100%. I just didn't quite put how I wanted to on the final round, but it was quite tricky because of the wind, and I putted pretty well all week. But you know what it's like on links golf when you have like a 4-foot putt, but the wind's blown it, and you've got to allow for like half a cup of break. But no, I feel pretty positive because obviously I haven't got the best track record on links golf, but I'm learning every time, and I'm just enjoying it. So yeah, it's good.
It was a mixed bag weather-wise last week. The forecast pretty grim this week. How much an advantage, help can that be playing last week coming into this week?
100%. Like it come to the point last week in the final round. I think it was on the 16th hole. The wind died a little bit, and it was probably. And my caddy said just hit a normal 7-iron, and I was thinking to myself, how do I hit a normal 7-iron? Because I've been used to hitting it like punchy in lower weeks. So I set up to it with the ball back in my stance, and I hit a rubbish shot to the right. And then I just realised to myself, I need to put it back up in my stance now. But yeah, it was good to be playing in the wind because hopefully it's windy this week, and it's just it's a bit more of a challenge. I really enjoy that, like the grind out there.
Yeah, Charlie, are you back to 100% after the injury, and how has that progressed over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, definitely. I think like the first round of the Olympics was more just because of nerves, like putting a lot of work, but coming back after like 5 weeks off, I just get like a little bit nervous. Like I have all my like little checkpoints, and at home I was playing some great golf, but it was just like the first round of the Olympics. I don't know why. But then the last 3 rounds I was 8 under par, and I was back to myself, and then carried it on last week. My shoulders just get a little bit tight, so I have like acupuncture, like needles in it every other day. I've actually got it after this. Because when it's cold, it can play up a bit. I've got, is it degenerate arthritis in it as well? So when it does get cold, it gets a bit stiff. So you just got to keep it warm. Apart from that, I'm healthy and ready to go.
Any more questions? Well, Charlie, thank you for joining us, and best of luck this week. Thank you.
See you later.
I feel like I always fall back in my old ways and feel like I don't know how I won tournaments before. I think I felt that at the Olympics a little bit this year. Just was not playing well and just felt like, how did I get here and earn this spot almost? But, you know, I'm trying my best out here. I got sick from the Olympics, so I was sick all last week, and it was just kind of hard to recover, just cold and rain, but I love it here.
How are you preparing for a title defense this week? And obviously didn't get to make a title defense at Chevron. Does this one feel any different because it is a major and it's because you finally get to defend a major title?
Yeah, I think it definitely feels different. And we're at St. Andrews, which is like the place that everyone wants to play. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. And there's a little bit of pressure, but I know that it's going to be a battle for everyone, not just me. So I'm going to try my hardest and do my best out here.
What is it about major championship golf and even links golf that brings out some of the best of your game, do you feel like?
I think because we're able to narrow it down to the shot in front of you, you kind of just zone out and actually zone in and just play one shot at a time and not get too far ahead of yourself. Everyone's going to make mistakes. It's just whoever makes the least mistakes out here.
Martin, please.
Lilia, what did you feel you gained from playing at Dundonald last week in preparation for this week? Obviously, the weather wasn't great through there, and I perceived some tough conditions here this week.
Yeah, I think last week was the perfect warm-up to come here. There was so much wind, so much rain, and I felt like I was a little rusty with my flighted shots, and it's slowly getting better every single day, so we're in the right area.
Over the years, some players have come here and played the old course and not instantly liked it. Have you fallen in love with it straight away, or is it a course that you're going to have to gradually get to learn and love?
Can you repeat that one more time? I can't hear the creaking.
Some players have played the old course in the past and they don't like it straight away. They love it eventually.
Yeah.
How was your feeling playing it for the first time?
I think it was definitely an adjustment yesterday with the double greens, and I mean, it's pretty cool that they add up to 18. I think that's the coolest part. And you kind of have to pay attention to the hole you're on. It really helps with the different flag colors, the blue and the white. So I think you just got to be disciplined out here, and whether you like it or not.
Lilia, can you just reflect on your year as the AIG Women's Open champion, and maybe like what's the best thing that you've got to do, or the most exciting thing that has happened because you won this championship?
I don't want to be cliche, but I got a cat from it. That was my bribe with my dad last year, and we got another bribe to get another cat if I do another major. So hopefully I can do that. But yeah, my cat, I named him Walton after Walton Heath. So hopefully I can get another cat and maybe name it something else.
Maybe we might add an Andrew to the number 2 over here, please, on the far left.
Hi Lilia, after you won last year, you mentioned about coming to St Andrews and defending your title. Have you had a chance to come here since the triumph, and what have you made of it when you have been here this week and perhaps a previous visit?
Yeah, I actually played for the first time yesterday, so it was definitely surreal. I got to play with Nelly and 2 other players, so that was super cool too. And yeah, we took pictures at the bridge yesterday and again today, and you just don't ever get over that feeling of other past players being there, and so much golf has been played here. So yeah, it's a surreal feeling, and I'm trying to soak it all in at the same time being focused on playing the tournament.